Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rapid Filzy, and I'm bringing you another trade recap. This is going to be a quick recap just for you. I only had two tickers today on watch, LC and LEN, LAN. And you can see this is a real account, U16, just FYI. I'm not trading demo. Anyways, I really hate just trying to prove that there is real traders out there every time I make a video, just because there is so much skepticism in the market. Anyways, I'm probably gonna take off that account tab just because. Anyways, so I traded two tickers as I said, LC and LEN. So let's start by LEN and bringing in a chart. Literally, I had these tickers. Essentially, what I do is at night I do journaling and I prepare my trades for the next day. So essentially, tickers that move the prior day and kind of take a look at them. And this is one of your first lessons of the day, because you really have to do your own homework and do the homework at night. Because in my case today, I woke up like 45 minutes late, but 15 minutes before the market opens. I didn't really look at the movers on the day. I was just focused on my watch list, the tickers that I prepared the prior night, and which ones looked the best, and I just took those trades. Anyways, so essentially I just get short right here, super late too, right? The best entry would have been somewhere around the 100 mark. But yeah, this thing slammed, came back up, couldn't crack back up, started coming down. I took it short, a little bit lighter size because my stop just wide. I like to get closer to 100, closer to my stop. That would have been a huge size, but I had to lighten up the size just because. Anyways, I get short and I just trail this all the way down here to this consolidation area from the prior day. You can see, and I have a line here which is just represents support. So I took some off right there, and then here, if we actually go closer, you can see it tagged that line and it came right back up. That's when I took some more off. Reason being is usually this is a reversal sign. Sure enough, this thing pops, but it comes right back down. So I was happy with that. Comes down under that line, and it starts putting higher lows. So it puts a higher low, and I start seeing volume coming in. I was like, you know what? I'm lighting up my position more. Why? Because the probability of this going higher is less, but there is a probability that this goes higher. So I want to take off the 3/4 of my shares down here, just so I can protect my entry, right? Because if it comes here, yeah, sure, but the profit is not as much because this is roughly a buck away. Anyways, it slams, comes right back down, and it puts this bear flag. So if we do this, a bear flag, and it slams right into another support, which is right here, right? So when it did that, I had to take some off. And sure enough, slams with volume, takes some off, and it just comes right back up. So this is why I take profits. And this is a fake breakdown, and it just squeezed everybody, right? Everybody now upside down who's short down here, and they had to cover. And this is how you see these massive skip ups, right? Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, it puts this bear flag under the VWAP, and I liked it, but I didn't want to touch it. I just didn't want to ruin my average. I still have a little bit left on the table, a little bit less than a quarter, but I didn't want to ruin it. But then I saw this other flag. This one appealed to me even more. One, it's under the morning low. It's a bear flag. It's under the VWAP. It's under the 50 moving average. So I really had to add to my position. So I added to my position right here. I posted in chat because I wasn't on mic anymore. And I posted on chat, I'm like, hey, I'm short target 95. Again, we see this over and over again, right? It respects the moving averages, comes back, it pops, comes back, it pops. Sure enough, this time it came up over the moving average. I took it, and this was a profitable trade, by the way. And I added to my average, so my average was, I think it was somewhere here. And it was a pretty good stop too, because it's a technical level. If it wasn't a technical level, if it was, for example, just middle of nowhere, that's not good. Even though here it's good because this is a high and then it's supposed to come down. But this is the prior low, so I added right to a point where I had a pretty good entry. Um, it's a little bit extended from the trend line and whatnot, but it is what it is. Anyways, I saw this come and just spike, and I have that line right there, and you can see these highs from there. But that high, that low was right. I mean, that low was this prior peak on the daily. Just to put things in reference. And then I put in this 5-minute inside candle, broke that high. This thing just continued up and up. Market just closed. So it continued down, down, down. So that was your first lesson of the day, which is be flexible to the market. Don't be just rigid. In some cases, you know, and apply common sense. Who's stuck? Who's on the other side? Anyways, LC was a different animal. Again, I shorted this. Well, let me put 1 minute so it kind of makes sense. And there is a one lesson here. One, respect your stop. Okay, I sized here based on this high day. You see that? So this is what I sized based off of. Okay, so if I didn't respect my stop and I actually just took it off, I probably had to re-enter here. But I really wanted to just be hands off, short it, hard stop at the top, and I was like, I don't care if it wants to go higher, I'll re-short up there. I failed to add to my position. This is a nice bear flag if you consider this action low, and then it kind of started putting this trend line. This would have been a perfect entry right here. I just didn't want this to go away without me because this was mainly a rough scalp, if you would say. Anyways, I put my order right here at the before the 19. Cover some. I was hoping to get the 80s, and I did not end up getting the 80s, unfortunately. And I start seeing this high low. So when this high low puts in, again, it's common sense, right? If it's a high low, so what I do is I take some off, and then the rest is the VWAP. So if I didn't respect my stop, what I end up being losing 1950s to 2150, so roughly a $3 move from that. And this is a squeeze, and you can see how hard it is, right? You can see it's skipping all the way up and then grinding, and you probably, oh, okay, I'll just add the prior close, I'll just add the prior high, I'll add the pre-market high, I'll add the yesterday's highs, and you end up blowing up at the top when the stock just comes right freaking back down from there, right? After they get everybody out, they will just get just give me a second here, guys. I know I went blank on you. All right, here we go. So yeah, so this is what happens. And here I alerted the guys in the room, and I told them like, hey, there's a trend line here. As soon as it broke, and it kind of ignited this move to the downside. Again, I alerted the guys on Riot, right? If you guys were in chat, you know what I was talking about. Look at that beautiful trend line break to the downside. A lot of movement today in the market, as we saw, like the SPY just sold off towards the end of the day pretty hard. So anyways, I hope you guys liked this trade recap. If you have any questions, let me know. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, follow us on Mechanical Investor. Come join the Discord. It's still free. I'm just saying. We have a pre-market show. We help you build the watch list. We build our watch list. We trade live. We answer your questions. Today's lesson was on journaling, and I just showed the guys what I have, how I journal my trades and what's in my journal and all that good stuff. Anyways, join us, guys. Thank you for watching. And again, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, comment, tell me how you like this video, and I'll see you at the next one.